Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. It is afternoon, and I have figured out how to finish my second space fantasy. How do people come up with story plotting ideas before hot showers? I know hot baths, but baths really aren't my thing. And
I'm a smoker,
okay.
so I come up with concepts when I'm driving, when I'm doing dishes, when I'm
When I was writing my first novel, I would take a 2 mile walk after work every day. And usually, if I was stuck on something, about mile one, maybe mile one and a quarter, that's when the idea would come to me. And I'd have to hold on to it all the way back.
that's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's my other is I'll go for a long walk if I've had enough showers recently. My hot
Yeah.
water only lasts so long. I had the hot water heater replaced, and when I did, I was like, the hot water's not lasting long enough, and I had him come back out 3 times. But unless I wanted to get a whole new system, it does really well in the summer and well enough in winter. So
Yeah.
popping into the comments. Hello, Miranda. Wait,
Hi, Marin.
is Miranda Rita? Do I remember
Rita.
things? Yes. Okay.
Rita.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Carrie's here. Hello. And Cora is here. Cora will be editing the beginning of a video today and then preparing last minute things for Thursday with video, since she will be away all day, and then book editing. Oh my gosh, you've got a lot on your plate today.
Yep.
And Sarah's here. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So let me update this sheet. So what is
Yeah,
everybody working on today?
Substack and borrowed time.
Sure. Oh, is that the name of this sapphic?
It is.
It has a name. Who knew?
It has a name.
it gets to have a name.
That's true. That's true.
I'm almost done with the X showing up, so I want to finish that.
Sure. Sure. So good. There we go. Okay. Doc, what are you up to today?
I think today I'm going to be up to doing dishes.
Oh, tell us all about your mad adventures last week.
So, of course, last week I wasn't here because I went down to North Carolina to go to the Carolina Renaissance Festival, which was the festival was nice. I was on my legs way too long. They hurt, but we had a good time. But while we were coming back from the festival to the hotel on Sunday evening, the check engine light came on in the van. It just came on solid. It wasn't blinking, but it was still a case of we are not driving home with the check engine light on and taking the risk of being stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So Monday, instead of checking out of the hotel, we extended our stay and we took the car over to a local AAA place and got them working on diagnostics for it. We went and we rented a vehicle, and it took them 2 days to figure out what exactly was going on with the vehicle. It turned out that the flag, the light came on because the thermostat was stuck open. And the thermostat was stuck because apparently there was some kind of a leak in the water pump that was not leaking out water, but it was causing a dry coolant residue to form on the outside of the water pump, which was then flaking off. But as a result of it, somehow we had lost all of our coolant.
Oh.
So we had to have both of those parts replaced to the tune of about $1,100. And 2 more days. So we actually got the car back on Friday morning instead of Friday evening. which meant we
Oh.
got to come home on Friday instead of staying until Saturday. But it was a real long week of we don't know what's going on that ended up costing a ton of money. But
That is horrible.
But I had time in the hotel to work on my short story, and I finished up my short story for A Curiosity of Cats on Saturday and sent it off to the editor yesterday.
Nice.
So I'm here, and it's like I got nothing. I got dishes stacked up. I need to clean up dishes because I'm back to work on tomorrow.
Yeah. So were those emergency days off of work? Because I imagine you did not take your work stuff with you.
I did not take work stuff with me, and because I am a government worker, it ended up that the leave that I had planned to take, that I got approved, turned into furlough.
Oh,
So
right.
the 2 days that the 3 days of leave became furlough, which became paid hours. And the 2 days that I should have been back working this week became leave. So I actually ended up by
One.
about a day worth of leave.
I'm so glad you're straight up Govy and not contractor, because contractors are just out a month and a half of pay.
Yeah.
Unless they burn down all of their vacation and sick leave.
Yeah.
And now they have none left in case, they had
Or
trips
unless their
planned.
company had enough other things to divert them onto.
Yeah.
Or the contract was good enough to get the money up front, so they actually were paid for part of it.
Yeah.
I know some of the contractors that we have at work were actually working off money that had already been paid out. So
yeah. So my roommate had about 5 hours a week on another project, but her main one was not a thing, and so definitely qualified for partial unemployment, and it was exciting.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me pop back into the comments. Sarah is on a house break or on a break today. No workies, only house crap. Cora, Thursday, Cora gets to step away from author duties, video creating duties, and mama duties to go see a double feature. Yay!
What do you think?
Right? Yeah, what are you seeing? Yeah.
Rita is revising again, but this set of revisions is for critique partners.
Nice.
So Carrie will be just journaling today since Carrie's at work and forgot her outline printout. But after work, we'll be finishing rearranging the office.
Nice. I need to do that a little bit.
Yeah.
I need a team of people to help me clean up my house.
Yeah. Carrie's bank account is crying on your behalf, Doc.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, I agree with Carrie. Yay for bright sides and being able to get some words in. So, Cora might make a couple calls about Thursday as well at some point today. Nice.
Okay.
I was going to say, for those of you who have a couple spare bucks and feel compassion for me, I believe there is still a tip jar on my webpage.
Yeah.
But yeah, money's tight for everybody. So yeah. But so I'm excited. This week, like 2 days ago, I finally finished with the pre-written part.
Oh.
Like I've got like a paragraph and a half where I cut off mid-scene with one of the other characters, but like I'm done with the pre-written parts. And so I spent yesterday, I thought I was going to get words in, and I eventually did, but like after midnight. But figuring out what planets they hit in what order on the Aether Stream, because in my world, the Aether Stream flows in one direction, and it's a 3-year loop, and I needed to figure out how far apart they were. So, and then I had to go back and fix parts of the story so that the timing worked out. And I was like, oh no, this doesn't work at all. And then I remembered, if you're on the Aether Stream, you are at faster than light speed, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio, so the timing does work out.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Dorkness.
I had a lot of math happening yesterday and a
Thank
lot
you,
of cleanup.
I was going to say, thank you, subconscious, for figuring it out and getting it right the first time, so that when we double check the math, it worked.
I mean, there were some that needed tweaking, and I definitely need to go back because, like, I understand you can in the real world tack upstream, but like, considering the Aether stream is mostly more of water, not water, but like air or energy flowing in one direction. There's not anything else going the other direction. So I dubbed it very, very hard and very slow going. So
yeah, if you're tacking upstream, it is difficult, but you could also have something in a third story about something that tacks upstream.
And super dangerous because everybody's going downstream and they have to know you're going to be there so they don't run you over because they're going so much faster. And communicating when you're going at different light speeds, so you're in different speeds of day cycle, are asynchronous. You can't have that synchronous. But I figured out that my space octopuses with their space manta rays, they can go any direction. It doesn't matter, which is part of why people were trying to steal the space manta rays, because they can fly through the voids. They're not stuck on the, Aether stream for transportation.
Right.
And so obviously they would be towing supplies from the nearest system backwards for the trade to work. So they just got a tow. And that's how the rebels got there. And they're planning on taking over the casino before it gets to their world. So they have externally 5.5 months and internally 11 weeks or something like that. So
it works out.
It works. So yeah. Anyway, it was tricky. It was tricky, and I figured out.
I love rabbit holes like that.
Right?
And, like it's integral for the story. It is. It's integral for the story.
100%.
But it's a rabbit hole, and
it's a fun one. Forward to whether you either get a publisher or decide that you're going to publish it yourself, so I can join the Kickstarter.
Yeah, I need at least 2 books done in the same setting, so that's why I'm focusing on this one. Before a small press is looking at book 1 right now. But you know how a story about a casino ship should end? Not with the rebels and whatever, with a poker game.
Okay.
So
everything comes down to a high-stakes poker game.
Exactly. So anyway, that's what I determined during the game, or during my shower just before this stream. Especially since one of the characters is a gambler, a notorious gambler who is notorious for losing, but she loses on purpose and no one knows it. So it all comes together.
Yeah, it that kind of thing either comes down to either a high-stakes poker game or a heist.
Right. Obviously. But I'm not. I don't think I'm skilled enough for a heist, but I think I can pull off a poker game. So we've got. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get into the stakes too much because then we get into all of the spoilers. But let me pop into the comments real quick. For the double feature, Cora is seeing Wicked, and then their theater is having their premiere of Wicked 2 right after intermission. As if it was the musical.
I have got to look for something like that because I missed Wicked in the theaters when it was first out, and I am sorely upset about having missed it because it hasn't been anywhere until now.
Well, I mean, I found out it was the first half, and I decided to wait until they were both out so I could double feature it.
Yeah.
So, popping in the comments. Hey, Moon's here. Moon is confused. I don't know why. Are you working on anything or just hanging out and chilling? So, anyway, somebody's getting a little antsy, so maybe we
he's
break soon.
Doing that bathing thing and staring and then bathing.
He's trying to be patient. He's been a very good snuggle bug. For For those of you not on my Facebook, I have vertigo right now, which usually means I'm going to have sinus credit in a day or two. Like yesterday was the worst it's been since it first presented, like right after college. I could not walk in a straight line without my hand on the wall. It was bad. But
I
today,
was like that a little bit last night. Yeah.
today is better, but not great. So,
I did a lot of staggering during my performance. Even though people said I did great, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. So Cora said that Wicked was on Peacock for a little while, but then they took it off. And Moon is just chilling with us. So that's cool.
I completely missed that, but okay.
It being on Peacock?
That it was on Peacock, but
it might have just been there for like a month. I don't even know.
Yeah,
So
probably.
Cora bought it on VUDU, so she can watch it anytime, commercial free.
Oh.
Can I just say, I'm glad that children these days are learning about the horror of commercials, because for a while, it was like I had, talking about I had to walk to school uphill both ways back in the day. We didn't even have Google, whatever.
Yeah.
So.
While stuck in the hotel room this past week, I turned on the TV a couple times.
Yeah.
And I heartily recommend that for anyone who is sick of trying to live stream something and having commercial interruptions. Because what you forget is, when you're watching something live streaming, you might have like 2 to 4 of the exact same commercial back to back before you can get on with your show.
Yeah.
Commercial breaks on broadcast TV are much longer.
30 seconds to 45 seconds.
Yeah. And it's like,
because it was just enough time, or 3 minutes of commercials usually meant I could make a pot of ramen.
Yeah.
So I would run during the commercial break, make a pot of ramen real quick, run back. Just in time.
That makes sense. So.
But where am I that it's 3 minutes? I think it's HBO.
Okay.
It's like 3.5 minutes of fucking ads before you watch your
That's a lot.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, just enough time to get snacks before the show.
Exactly.
Right. I did learn during the Twitch event last weekend that if you have enough people compared to your average, not compared to Twitch average, that they will do subtle commercials. So at like the top of the chat instead of over the whole image, and the audio will be down.
Yeah.
They won't interrupt during peak times.
Is that how that works?
I think that is my speculation. I could not find any settings for it, and nobody's like, I asked about it and nobody seemed to. They're like, yeah, they're doing that. I'm like, well, I don't have enough Twitch followers for that, but good to know.
Yeah.
Huh. I have a lot of followers, but no one comes to my streams.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got like 36, maybe 37 followers, but it's like, I just want one person to come on the stream and talk to me.
Right.
I just need one guy.
Yeah. And as I said, it's compared to your average, not Twitch average. So you don't need like 10,000 people on a stream for it. It just has to be relative to your standard.
Yeah.
I do get people popping in, but they usually are only there for a couple minutes and nobody ever says anything. But
lurkers are welcome, and if it's not your vibe, that's fine.
I appreciate lurkers. I just wish I had one person that would talk to me.
Where do I have 143 followers.
Oh, nice.
But like I said, no one shows up. So I'm an affiliate. I am.
Sure. I have
no subscribers.
Same. I have 165 followers. So.
Hey, right on. But you have people hopping into your chat on occasion.
What I have heard is if you dual stream to YouTube and Twitch downvotes you on who they show you to.
I've heard that too.
But I started on the AuthorTube community, and I I think it expired. I looked. I know I had a subscriber, but
yeah, that's what Wordsmith Sarah is saying.
I did have a subscriber, an amazing subscriber, the best subscriber, because quality over quantity. But the subscription expired. So, really, it's not showing any subs right now. Maybe it's just not showing any new subs. No. So,
Don't know.
But thank you for interacting over there. I appreciate it. Because unlike YouTube, Twitch doesn't move the goalpost every time you get near it for monetization, which is ridiculous. So,
I hate that about YouTube.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, popping back into the comments, Cora said, I think they go by Fandango now. I think that's what she was referring to with BUDU.
Oh, Voodoo. Yeah.
Yeah. And Carrie said, same. I've got like 82-ish followers, and I'm lucky if I get 5. I haven't been able to consistently stream enough to rack up the ad revenue. But hit affiliate like a year ago. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
It told Sarah that, okay, now I see the sub.
Oh, yay.
Currently on a 25-month streak. So.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
That's just over 2 years. That's awesome.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and
yeah, interact with all the buttons, please.
Sure. Or chat, But in any case, it is time to get somebody his gushy food before he loses his ever-loving mind, which is not a far way to go. So let's go ahead and get started in a 3, 2, 1, boom. Yes, sweetie, I heard you.
Such timing for the cat.
You know what boom chakalaka means. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, baby. Yes, you do. Is it time for the gushies? Is it time for the gushies?
She forgot to mute herself. That's hilarious.
I know. Yes, baby. You are the sweetest of you. I didn't fall over. It was great. Yes, baby. I know, baby. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Only got a little lightheaded. Oh.
Morgan, you're not muted.
Okay. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Good. I think I finished my Substack so I can work on borrowed time. That'll be cool.
Awesome. Doc?
I got the dishwasher emptied and cleaned out the drying rack and started to do some hand wash dishes. So I felt it was a productive sprint.
Yeah, definitely. I started off my sprint with the most important thing any kitty mama can do, which was to get Catechus his gushy food for Catechus, not for me.
Which is funny because we heard all of it.
Sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize.
He's
I
very
just thought it
handsome.
was funny. I thought it was very funny that it was like
He knows what boom shakalaka means.
Yep.
But I must have double clicked because it started the timer and then I saw that it had stopped immediately. So I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes if
So
I
it was
rearrange
a slightly longer
Yeah.
sprint, but we had a slightly longer intro. So
Sure. Well, let me see how many words I got, by the way.
I wish there was a way to count my words in Substack. Yeah.
You could just copy them, toss them into wordcounter.net and see what it says and then count
Yes, of course, but that would require more steps.
Oh, well, yes. I can't make it effortless.
Yeah.
So,
I could put it into Google.
Sure. I got about 300 words. Not quite.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sad. I'm not sad at all.
Especially if you're making new content.
Yeah. Oh, I see the problem here. Okay. Anyway, my math does not check out. Instead of having it all go down one column, I made it into two columns, and the switchover column was a little wiggly. So I will fix it.
I see.
Because Cora was working on the tribute video. Cora said the video was done and ready for Tuesday, and she had to watch through and end up crying.
Oh, babe. Condolences.
Yeah.
Hail the traveler. I know it's been a minute, but still yet.
That doesn't mean
grief is everlasting,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Hi, Kate Mom. And Yummy Rocks, if you're still there. Bong, bong, bong.
Thanks for swinging by, Yummy Rocks and Kate Mom. Sorry, I'm working on my math. I think I got it sorted. Equals. There we go. Excellent. Perfect.
Don't know how long you can stay. Well, we're grateful for every minute you can spend with us.
We are.
Stay as long as you're comfortable.
Yeah. One of our regulars, I think, is in Germany, so usually ducks out when we hit midnight his time.
Yeah.
Cora said this one was the trailer for Wicked 2, and she cried because it was his favorite musical and book. That's rough.
That is rough. So thus the double feature.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my sprint. That was your sprint. That was their sprint. What is your sprint snack?
I don't know. I might go and get some chips here next sprint.
Okay.
I grabbed up a bag of the mixed cheddar and caramel popcorn from Crate.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking jealous.
I get the stuff from my Giant, so
Yeah.
it's not that.
all our Giants closed down. So
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
I've got 2, and they closed down the one that had the fruit guy at. You don't remember the story about the guy who was shoving fruit down his pants?
No.
Apparently, I forgot that story.
Yeah. Also, the guy who was stabbing people in the butt with a knife.
Oh no!
Like they thought it was a needle. No one was seriously injured, but like that one no longer exists.
Okay.
Probably for similar reasons.
I was going to say, closing the whole Giant down because of one guy poking people in the butt with a knife is probably overkill, but as long as it gets rid of him.
So September 19th of 2018, a store employee reported that the gentleman was seen picking up produce, pulling down his pants, and rubbing it on his butt. So the store destroyed the produce to butt vandal.
The butt vandal.
Okay.
I guess that's one way to do it. That's a kink.
Okay, the other person was not in my town. They were up in Fairfax, and it was the serial butt slasher blamed for 6 assaults.
6 people.
Yeah, but like it was an X-Acto knife, and like they thought it was a needle. Nobody was like, "Ow, I'm dying" or anything. No chunks of flesh were removed. But yeah, it was.
He wasn't actually hurting people. He was just annoying them.
Yeah.
But he could have. X-Acto knives,
right?
They're sharp. He could have.
Yeah.
I have put a scalpel into the meat of my hand, and that could do some damage.
Yeah. So this was 2011. And like one of them thought like it felt like a pinch on their butt, and they didn't realize they'd been the victim of an assault and didn't report the slashing until Monday. And then she heard about it from other people. But mostly it's clothing that's slashed.
Yeah.
But maybe some slight bleeding. There was an 1.5 inch long slice on the tush. So but
they probably didn't even know that they had been slashed until they looked in the mirror and were like, "Hey, what the heck is this?"
Yeah. One of them's like, I thought I backed into a hanger, and then I realized my pants were slashed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, they did it at the Forever 21 store at the Fair Oaks Mall. But this was 2011. It's been a minute, y'all.
It's been a minute, yeah.
So okay, but yeah, that Giant no longer exists, and I don't know. I think the Fair Oaks Mall still exists though.
All the Giants in my town are dead.
Oh, they closed
and the Safeways for that matter.
Oh no!
So it's Wegmans or like Spanish Market.
Yeah,
there's no in between.
My hometown used to have like a Belo's and a Safeway, and then we got a Food Lion, and then the other 2 closed.
I want to say the Food Lion or the Bloom. I think it was the Food Lion that became a Bloom.
Yes.
I think that might still be there.
Okay.
But I haven't looked.
Yeah, because when I lived in your neck of the woods, I lived right behind the Food Lion that was dubbed in such a section that instead of becoming Bloom, their slightly higher end store, it became bottom dollar.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. And eventually it went back to Food Lion. But it was they were trying to go with the Aldi model where they don't provide bags and you just grab boxes or whatever. And so, but
Costco.
So I lived right behind effectively that store, like right at the intersection where the commuter lot is to hop on the highway at that intersection.
The Hoadley Road one? Which one?
All the way down in Dumfries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, Well, that was a hot minute ago before, I right when I started dating my now ex-husband. So
Sure.
that's been a minute.
A little bit of water under that bridge. No.
Considering we've been divorced 10 years, yes, it's been a minute. So, popping into the comments. Chris said that her niece will probably be there to hold her hand. Oh, good. But the first one, I'll be fine until the last song, Defying Gravity, which was his favorite song. Yeah, it's a great song, so I can't blame him for picking that as his favorite. So. All right. Springtime?
Excuse me. Yeah, springtime.
Yeah.
Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Chocolate.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
I mostly concentrated on publication.
Okay.
I had opened my file, but I was fiddling around with making a video regarding my Substack and
Sure.
getting the photos and all of the publishing things.
Nice. Doc?
I got dishes packed into the dishwasher. Just left with some hand wash dishes, which I can't do until the hand wash dishes I did earlier come out of the drying rack. So I got some time on my hands.
Nice. Nice. Let your hands dry and stop, wrinkling.
Let's not get dishpan hands, right?
Sure.
Dishpan hands, yeah.
It's so important for my hands to be soft.
So last sprint I got 376 words. This sprint I got 195. But let me tell you, I reread the speech that my rebel was giving, and I'm fired up. I'm totally on board with them.
Yeah.
Even though they are the enemy at this point.
Yeah. I know those feels.
Right?
I did that for Hope's Chest. I had the technocrat be totally a logical dude.
Yeah.
Like his morals and his he was very on.
They are fighting against the guilds that have been harassing the casino ship for years. So like they're like, they are a problem. You are right. But like if we side with you, we're like, ooh, please come invade the casino and we'll fund you. Yeah, no, we gotta shut that down.
Yeah.
So how do we work our way around that?
Mm-hmm.
Poker game. Whew. Okay. But we're not there yet. We're like 4 chapters out from that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 4 point of view chapters out from that.
Dramatic point of view chapters.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I was and I popped in the comments because I cracked myself up. I accidentally started to, and then I went and leaned in hard. I named my rebels LMNOP. The Maripolan New Order Party, because originally it just had the Maripolan New Order, and then I got amused at the acronym and just leaned in, and I decided
LMNOP. That is fucking cute.
And I decided that their enemies and their allies call them the Mid-Alphabet Party. Because it amuses me. And I mean, if you're not writing to amuse yourself, why are you even doing it?
Indeed.
I think that's Doc's motto.
I'm sorry?
I said, if you're not writing to amuse yourself, why are you even doing it? I'm pretty sure that's Doc's motto. I'm not as humorous in my writing as Doc, but occasionally I have my moments.
Once you fully embrace the comedy, it's kind of like, why not put it in?
Right? So let me pop into comments. When I said it was the LMNOP, Doc's suggestion was
the Liberation Militia Navy of Porpoises.
Yes.
OP, yeah.
And yes, I made that joke on purpose.
I mean, obviously, it's how I would roll, so I get it. So, it's the level of joke up there with me telling my cat he's adorable, because otherwise I couldn't adore him, and it's in the name. So
adorable kittykins.
Right.
Yeah.
He's settled down. I don't know if you can see him. He's right on the end of that.
Oh, he's on the edge.
He's on the farthest.
Yeah. He's like, I have a full belly. Life is good.
And that's why he can keep an eye on me and keep an eye on the roommates, and it's best. I usually only have one chair there, and the rest are by the dining table, but they got moved out for a party and never made it back, as evidenced by the balloon art.
Yeah, the balloon art.
That will be coming down soon.
Okay.
Now that work and editing while writing isn't trying to completely destroy me, but first I have to get over the vertigo. So
Actually, those colored balloons are good for a couple weeks yet.
yeah, no, obviously. It's time to start like gathering the things and putting them away.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So.
I think I might have to drop early because
Oh,
I am sick and
yeah. You got your Substack done?
I got my Substack done, and there's a couple of things I want to do before date night. So
Sure. Well, tell people who you are and where they can find you, and then abandon us like the person you are.
oh,
We love you anyway. I saw you in person yesterday, so like
yeah.
I'm one up on everybody else here.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Sako Tumi. I am an illustrator and author, and I write horror and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can find me on the Googles as Psycho Sako or Sako Tumi or Voit or whatever. And you should drop me a line sometime. I would love to see you. Oh, you can find me on Blue Sky and Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and sometimes Ko-Fi. So yeah, Google me. I'm all over the place.
Awesome.
Yes, well, you struggled to spell Psycho Sako, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a typo. There's a difference there. Yeah. Psycho, where the S is, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Dyslexia.
Not really. Just I believe that my right hand is faster than my left hand when typing, so sometimes the right
That
hand
happens
get
to me too. My left is faster than my right.
So it is a real thing and not just
It is
me
a
like
real thing.
okay.
My friends, my because,
Uh-huh.
and but those two are the worst.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Okay.
Rest up.
I love you guys. I'll
Instead of
catch
getting
you.
a vowel from the left hand, I get a vowel from the right hand. It's like they're
Yeah.
not even close to each other. How did this happen?
They're not even close to each other. It's just one hand moves faster than the other. Yeah.
It's like, you're slow. I'm getting that for you. It's the wrong key.
It's the wrong key.
Right. So.
All right. Thank you, Dwan. I'll catch you later.
Bye, hen.
Everybody.
Everybody wants you to feel better.
Yay.
Yeah.
So, popping back into the comments, Carrie has boxes and bins of stuff from her office out of the dining room and hallway and living room, and the hubby wants to start bringing up Christmas stuff soon. Yeah. That's the point where you need to start sorting through your stuff. I mean, I've got a bag full of books here that is in my to read pile that hasn't made it onto the bookshelves yet because the bookshelves are full and you can see the stack on top of them right behind me. Right there. So, anyway. Big yawn. My sprint has been brought to you by Reese's.
Yeah.
The full-size cups have a better chocolate to peanut butter ratio than the minis. But as I lamented to the social webs this week, I ran out of my pumpkins on like Tuesday. It's a sad moment for any Reese's Pieces lover. And my second snack of the stream were these hot cocoa linder truffles, which I hadn't tried before. They're okay.
I don't think I've seen those before.
They're the special new flavor for the holidays.
That would be why.
So yeah, they just came out. But like I popped it into my mouth with like 8 seconds left before the end of the first sprint. So I rushed through it a little. I do tend to like the darker chocolate ones because the milk chocolate ones sometimes are a little too sweet. So I'm not really sure where it is. I think it's milkier than normal, so unclear. I'll just have to have another one to verify.
Yes.
But I got the little bag to like, decide if I liked it before I committed to a whole bag full.
Yep.
So Carrie says linders are le yum. I until this year usually bought like the big box of 150 Linder truffles straight from the Linder store online to be delivered to be my Sprint treat throughout the month of November. But I had a lot of stuff in the house already, so I skipped it this year.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm a Linder addict, so I feel you. I feel you. And Carrie says uh, to get all the bins out of those rooms. That's the task she's starting after work tonight. She completely rearranged her desks and sewing table and bookshelves, and the stuff is all over the house right now. Yeah. I mean, that's how it works. You got to move the stuff, and the stuff has to go somewhere when you move it, so you can move the things. When I was growing up, once every other year or so, my mom would take everything out of my sister and my bedroom, dump it in the kitchen, and we had to sort it before it went back in. So like all those loose game pieces gone, you know,
Mm.
all the random stuff. Hey, I found half my forks, whatever
Okay.
had ended up in the bedroom was gotten out of. But that was a long day, and it usually turned out to be a pizza day because nobody was cooking by the end of that. It was a very exhausting process, but if you got it done in one fell swoop, what's the swoop? Sudoku.
One fell swoop. No. Uh, it's fell swoop.
Okay. Means doing it in one action, in which fell comes from the old use meaning cruel or deadly. So Shakespearean. It's a phrase straight out of Macbeth. So,
Yeah.
and now we know. We only have 20 minutes left. Do we want to do a 15-minute sprint? Do we want to do a full 20? What do you feel like?
If you want to do another sprint, I got a book I can read. So, but
Sure.
it's less me and more the folks out there. Do you want to work on some stuff, or do you just want to chill?
I'm leaning another 20-minute sprint. I don't know about y'all, but
Okay.
it'll just push us a little bit over. And I got words to get in. So I'm going to be writing for a while yet anyway. So,
We started a little bit late, so that evens out, right?
okay, let's go ahead and get started then. In 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back.
Ta-da.
How was your sprint?
I read a chapter in my book and started the next chapter.
Nice.
Now I'm trying to remember how to do a bookmark on this Kindle.
I hear that. So,
and trying to do so without accidentally turning to the next page.
nice. I got 396 words, so I am not sad. I hit 83K.
Okay.
Because remember, this story was at 52 when I started this month. So I'm at 9,600 words for the day. So I've got probably 2, maybe 3 sprints left.
Okay.
But probably post stream. Popping into the comments, Carrie agreed with our 20-minute sprint. So yay, I'm glad.
Good, because you're stuck with it now.
Right? And Cora got her pages edited. So yay. Doc got his dishes done. I'm assuming Sarah did some house stuff. So, and Rita worked on the revisions. I'm assuming Carrie got some journaling in. And while I'm not done, I did work on it. So I'll give myself a little credit there.
What's your word count for today so far?
967.
Okay.
So I'm not sad. I'm not thrilled. But
It's only 700 words to go. Right? Easy.
I'm over half.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So, yeah. So thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us, eating snacks, and maybe even working on your own projects. Doc, tell them who you are and where they can find you.
I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. I get squished over the
Sorry about that.
If you're interested in finding out more about me and my writing, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will take you to my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also take you to my Amazon author page, where you can see samples of all the things that I've got in print. And if you're looking for my socials, just go to Linktree/Scalesley, and everything's laid out there.
Awesome. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I blog, vlog, and podcast, writing tips from the pros, and of course, my own writerly musings. Over on the podcast are writing tips and writerly musings. Let's see, what did I do this week? I think it was, how does this writing thing work again? The fact that every time I start a new project or dive back into an old one, I'm like, wait, how do I do this again? Can I actually get words in? Maybe it was a fluke last time. Maybe the writing bug has passed me by. So
well, every story is a little different, so you gotta kind of figure it out again.
yeah. But so far it's worked out. So yay. And I'm started a blog post. I haven't actually done it yet, but I had some ideas for a post about things you can do with a manuscript. Like what your options are. Like if your story is too big, like what do? Do you cut it in half? Do you just self-publish because it's too big? Do you pull out snippets? But like, yeah, so there's a bunch of options you can do. So I might have that post coming out when November's not killing me. But work has stopped with the overtime, and I caught up on the pre-existing words, so I no longer have 2 hours of editing on top of my words for the day. So we're doing better here. Just saying. So, okay. Well, thank you all for coming. Have a lovely rest of your week and enjoy snacks. Bye.